Radio Well sent him to cover that eclipse, and not from the ground, but from 10,000 feet above Cornwall. Howard, lovely to have you on the show. How are you doing?
Hello, Benaz. I'm very excited. Happy Eclipse.
Happy Eclipse to you. Take us back to that day before we get to today. Why were you sent all the way to Cornwall?
Well, it was 27 years ago, and Helen Hughes on the Lifetime programme said, Howard, we are sending you to Cornwall. You're going up in a light aircraft. And when I said, why me? My very first programme at BBC Radio Wales and Radio 5 was flying to New York on Concorde, so I had a thing about planes.
Of course.
So, cut a long story short, I was sent to Cornwall for the big day and took off. There were only about 10 of us on the flight. There were astronomers and enthusiasts. But it was the most astonishing, eerie experience because I saw the complete total eclipse in the air. I had the special glasses, and I can remember saying on Radio Wales, "We have complete totality."
Oh, my God. So were you live on air then?
Well, it was technical. We were supposed to be live, but there was a technical glitch because it started just before 10 o'clock, but the peak was about 11:15, and our show went live at 11.
Yeah.
So it was recorded, and then I played it out. When we landed, we were able to use the technology to zap it back. So it was supposed to be live, but a technical glitch. But always have a backup plan.
Of course, absolutely. What an incredible thing to be a part of, and what a location to be at, and up in the air. How were you feeling before you were going down there? Was it excitement? Was it nerves?
I was incredibly excited, but I always get nervous in a light aircraft anyway. But the strange part was when it went totally dark, because you have the glasses and everybody was excited. But then, of course, it goes totally dark. And the pilot was incredible because he wanted to ensure that we captured the best glimpse. And it lasted for quite some time. But it was, eerie. It was just a magical experience. And I can't believe it's 27 years ago. And, I was just looking. The next chance after tonight, and anybody listening to BBC Radio Wales, make sure you see the eclipse tonight safely, because the next opportunity to get an eclipse this good is 2081, which is 55 years in the future.
Well, you and I are not going to be here, but maybe some of the children.
I'll be 112.
Listen.
I have an apple a day and I do yoga, so I'm hey, come on, you're a lot younger than me. We'll both be there with our
Well, that would
glasses.
be nice. I'm not a lot younger than you, but yeah, maybe. Okay, and if we are, we'll replay this and we'll say, look at us now, 100 and whatever, and we are enjoying the view again. So we've got another eclipse to look forward to this evening. Not quite as dramatic as 1999. Where will you be? How are you going to be watching it?
I'm actually in the car park of the University Hospital of Wales. It sounds very glamorous, but I'm going to be on the cardiac ward visiting. In fact, I think you've met my brother, Gareth.
I have. Actually, is he okay?
Yeah. So he's been looked after, but I'll be looking through the window because visiting is from 6 till 8. And the eclipse tonight starts at about 6:15, and the peak is around about 7:12.
Yeah.
So I think anybody visiting University Hospital of Wales will all be looking out the windows.
Yeah, well, it depends which ward he's in, because you can get some good views from the hospital as well if you're kind of pointing the right way.
Yeah.
Well, you're an incredible human being, and you've always got the most fascinating stories. I think you need to write all this in a book, Howard.
Well, we'll have to do a book together. I absolutely love you. I've got to say, that Lily Webb track, I think it's Gabrielle you played earlier, because I always listen to you in the car.
Oh, yeah.
I obviously love
it. It's beautiful. I would imagine, like me, you like angels too.
Absolutely. But no, I particularly like that track. I was at the Brecon Jazz Festival. It's all Welsh music, and anything like that I love.
Oh, well, I'll tell Lily if I get to see her at some point. But let's get together and chat again soon, Howard. It's been an absolute pleasure as always. Have a wonderful rest of the day and enjoy the eclipse.
Yeah, don't miss that eclipse.
We won't. Thank you for sharing. Lots of love to you as well. Thank you for sharing those memories. I love that. That's incredible. Imagine being there. Amazing. This is Cameo with Word Up now.